words coming out of our mouths, whether we start, jumping on different bandwagons and flat earths and different things. These are the devices that old Satan could put on us that brothers could fall prey to.
And with the new technology, like the brother just said, when you go to these different bus stations, airports, when you go in the store now, you have these chips. Like I was at a gas station one day, and I saw a black dude walking with a ring on his finger and he had like this plastic bullet on the end. He told the dude he wanted 10 on gas, and he waited across the credit card machine and a receipt come out.
Damn.
So, hey, like I said, we not ignorant. Those are devices of Satan, man. So we not gonna take them devices, man. We not gonna be tricked by those gadgets they have. Basically, we not gonna take that chip.
You think about it, that sound customized. He got a plastic bullet and shit.
So it look like a bullet.
You're gonna be able to make that motherfucker look however you want it to look, and that's what's gonna be appealing to people. You know what I'm saying? It ain't nothing but a snare and a trap.
And I noticed if you go in the stores with the credit cards, now you stick it in the processing machine. If you ever noticed lately, it always say, "Oh, something wrong with it, ain't working." Pull it out, try it again, and it always work on the third try. So they issue it in. Okay, this is a chip, but damn, this shit ain't working right. So what's next? Well, it work better if you put it in your hand. Yeah, it work better. So you know what I'm saying? They'll have people probably just it ain't working. And they'll have somebody slide right in there. Hey, I got it. Boom. See how easy that is?
Yeah.
Try this one.
I just went to the store and that happened, man. It was like, yo, you're gonna have to swipe it right now, because once you get used to sticking the chip in, you ain't gonna be really wanting to swipe it, because it's just like, I gotta get in my wallet, fold it out, count my money, now, then you got used to just swiping and swiping, and now you can just just stick it in there, pull it right out, and then, oh, that's not working, like you said, okay, just put it in your hand, all you gotta do is wave right over it and keep it moving,
Because our people, man, they sleep, they don't know the time we in. Romans, so I got Romans 13.
Got it.
Go ahead.
This is Romans 13 and 11. And I've been holding it.
I'm holding it faithfully.
Yeah, Romans 13 and 11, it says, "In that time, knowing the time, that now it is high time to awake out of sleep."
See, it's high time to wake out of sleep. Spiritual sleep. Right, because our people is in a spiritual stupor, man. That same stupor that David prayed for in Romans 11, man. These scriptures are a stumbling block to them. So they have no clue of we talk about thermonuclear destruction, microchips, martial law, sedition among men. They have no clue because they spiritually are asleep. Go ahead.
This is say, "For now is our salvation nearer than when we believed."
The elect of the nation of Israel. Our salvation. Salvation is it comes from a Greek word soteria. Soteria meaning deliverance from our enemies. So we about to be delivered out of this captivity, man. Just like the people in the Passover, when you read in Exodus 12, the Lord is about to do us the same way. That great miraculous deliverance is finna happen. We hope it happens. We hope it happen in the next hour, but really, But he about to do the same thing, man. So our people are spiritually asleep. Go ahead.
It says, "The night is far spent. The day is at hand."
The day is at hand. The day of what? The day of this deliverance. The day of nuclear destruction. Right. Go ahead.
It say, "Let us therefore cast off the works of darkness."
The works of darkness, right? Quit being a damn nigga, 2/3 nigga. Quit being in the mind frame, because we were just talking about what your mind think, it be happening. Quit thinking about committing lustful adulteries with other people's wives. Quit being a murderer and a damn thief, Quit being a damn whoremonger and shit.
If I could say that, how can you do that? By meditating on the Most High day and night. There shouldn't be no room for bullshit, because the more bullshit that you let into you, and the more hard it's going to be to focus on the Lord. When the scripture says spirit warfare against the flesh, you know what I'm saying? How do you combat things, man? How do you make something more pure? By adding more percentage of it into it. Like we're talking about with the dross. How do you make something just pure gold? By eliminating the non-pure, So you gotta become a new creature. You gotta get into this truth wholeheartedly and put off the old man. Now, certain people don't put off a lot of things straight away. We might stop smoking, might stop eating, and do things like that, but there's character things that we have to put off. A brother once said, man, brothers be having demons on them and don't just let it sit on their back and don't get it off them, man. You have to, every day you're striving for perfection. That means to fight. What are you fighting? To be perfect at something, you're fighting imperfection. You're taking and getting rid of that. So every day is an opportunity to become better,
It says, and let us put on the armor of light.
Put on that armor of light, man. Right? It's part of that armor of light is having faith, man. Law, statutes, commandments, man. Studying scriptures daily, like I said, brother said, meditating on them. And because our people, they just in that spiritual slumber, man. But hey, it's beautiful to be, if we are, the brothers here, part of the elect, that's going to be a beautiful thing, man. And I pray and hope all this, as we laboring, as we've been instructed in doing what we, supposed to do.
Quick precept for you, Art. This is the book of 1 Corinthians 4 and verse 5. It says, therefore judge nothing before the time until the Lord come, who both will bring to light the hidden things of darkness and will make manifest the counsels of the hearts.
So all them things that Jacob doing that's wicked, right? That wicked things that Jacob doing, and they think the Lord ain't seeing, he gonna bring it to light. He gonna, basically put you to shame in that day, man. Like how these guys are basically not calling on the name. You got these guys that are into this right now, calling brothers jobs or whatnot, and this emailing brothers, trying to get brothers messed up. Hey man, the Lord see all that, man. That's what the scripture when the brother read in the beginning, every idle word, man. You're gonna have to hold it. You're gonna be held accountable for that, man.
Got precept too. Well, go ahead.
All right, this is Isaiah chapter 66 and 5. Hear the word of the Lord, ye that tremble at his word. Your brethren that hated you, that cast you out for my name's sake, said, let the Lord be glorified, but he shall appear to you, but he shall appear to your joy, and they shall be ashamed.
They gonna be ashamed, man.
And they're casting, and they said they're casting us out for his name's sake, right? These guys right here, they're not going at anything else but the men that are actually doing the work, that are doing it heartfelt. They're casting us out for what? At the end of it, what are we holding up? We're holding up Yahweh Shem Yahushua's name on strictly faith. So they're attacking our faith because they don't have that faith. Because if they have it, why would you attack somebody that the same thing you have? That makes no sense. Why would you go with somebody that's doing the same thing you is? These other guys, they're not doing the same thing because they don't have that faith, man. The faith that is given unto us, man, that's what we standing on. So they say, look, they can't attack our faith because look, we're grounded in Yahweh Shem Yahushua. So they said, look, we can't uproot them. So what you gonna do? You're gonna try to just hit the tree. If you can't yank the tree, what are you gonna try to have to do? You gotta chop it. And what is because back then in the ancient world they didn't have chainsaws.
Right.
You had axes. So what does an axe do? You have to hit at it. Boom. You gotta chop at it piece by piece. So they feel like they're trying to cut us down, man. That's what these other guys doing, man. Hey, if you want to read that again for me?
Oh yeah.
Brother.
I got a precept in the midst of that. If I can get it, we can hold up.
Go ahead, yeah.
Matthew's chapter 12 and verse 25, it says, and Yahushua knew their thoughts and said unto them, every kingdom divided against itself is brought to desolation, and every city or house divided against itself shall not stand. So when you said if it's of the Most High, it's not going to be divided. It says be a like mind. You know what I'm saying? We're one body. The heart ain't gonna want to speed up, and the legs gonna want to slow down. You're gonna fucking pass out, man. That's what happens when your legs want to keep going and your heart won't stop. You die. Your body got to be in a homeostasis, in a place of agreement, man. Your spirit got to be in a place of this. We got to be in a homeostasis. A little leaveneth the whole lump. That's very simple, man. We got to be in the same like mind, man, or else it's not gonna work.
It's just like when you said body, the arteries work. Let's say your intestines don't want to process something. The body is one cohesion thing. When you eat something, what? It goes through the stomach, goes through the intestines. It takes out what it needs. Then the colon works. Then the liver works. Then this works. You know, it's step by step, and they're in order. You can't just, your stomach can't just start digesting something you ain't putting nothing in it. You know, because that's where you got different things that happen in our body that has every opposite reaction. There's a reaction for it.
Yeah.
So just like us, man, just like now we're getting so close in this body. If a brother feels pain, you gonna feel pain. If you really have love for that brother, you gonna feel pain. Like, damn, man, damn, you know what I'm saying? You alright? You good? You should. Because that's something. Look, you don't want to be outside. That's why the Lord said you gotta abide in Him. If you don't, what are you gonna wither away? So if you get outside the body, a white blood cell can't just maintain in the world. A white blood cell can't just hop out the body like, I'm cool, man. I'm finna go make it happen out here and try to blaze my path. You know, the white blood cell is gonna die outside that body. It's not in the environment that it needs to be in, man. You know, that's all I said, man.
Can I grab this?
Go ahead.
This is 13. I said 13. Hebrews 13:3. It says, "Remember them that are in bonds as bond with them, and them which suffer adversity as being yourselves also in the body."
God.
So right there, that's straight to the point. If a brother's going through something, if you got love for that brother, you ought to think about it. When your woman look at you all sad and moping and doing all of that extra stuff because she feels down, and you like, you know, I want to make her feel good type shit. You know what I'm saying? You supposed to have that love towards the Akim, man. That's why they hated on Jonathan and David relationship, man. It wasn't no homosexual type shit like the fucking what's that nigga with the snake coming out his head? A shaka homo, man.
Yeah.
No, man, it was just like, man, you my brother, man. You know what I'm saying? And I die for you. You know what I'm saying? That's what it came down to. I die
He
for
that
you.
loses his life for his friends, man. Because I get that from you.
There's no greater love.
You know, you got to be in league with losing your life for your friend. You know, the scripture tell you in Shabath about the importance of a friend. You know what I'm saying? These niggas are all for self. Like the other nigga that's in Egyptology, and he said, I'm looking out for myself when the nigga woman got in this shit. You know, he was like, you gotta get you. I got me.
Right.
You know?
The brother, we'll just jump into 1 Corinthians 15:34. You call it?
Yeah, go ahead.
15:30. Yeah, the brother brought this out. It says, awake to righteousness. 1 Corinthians chapter 15:34. Awake to righteousness and sin not. For some have not the knowledge of the Most High. I speak this to your shame.
Right. So you gotta wait to righteousness. Right? Sin not. Just start doing what's right and quit being wicked, man.
Come.
You know, because some people who have not that knowledge, scripture say you're gonna be walk to an open shame, man. Because a lot of people, you know, I'm Christian and shit. I'm Christian. They want to, you know, we see them all the time. I'm Christian, I'm Catholic, I'm Christian, or whatever, but they have not that knowledge. So we shame them right on the streets, man, like we did last night. The two Edomites, man, they get shamed right there, you know. When you got a shot come back.
Yeah. And it wasn't much that we did to shame them, or you in particular in the situation. We just asked them, what does it mean? You know, and when they say that, I don't know. That's where the shame happened.
Yep.
Like, why you gonna claim something you don't know what the hell it means?
Yeah.
You know, I'm a vegan. You smashing on a hamburger talking about I'm vegan because it sound cool. Because all the niggas that get the bitches is vegan. You know? Hey, I'm gluten free.
Yeah.
Nigga, what is gluten? Gluten free got a fucking sandwich, man. I'm gluten free. Fuck all that shit. You know, that's what niggas are today. That's you generic niggas, man. A prudent man looketh well to his goings. Okay? Very simple. You before you go in any direction, you sit there and study the matter. The scriptures tell you about that when you listen to counsel. It says be in continuous with a godly man, and basically before every enterprise be before a godly man. You know what I'm saying? That's why we deal with the apostles, man. We know that they're godly men. Niggas just have their reasons. Or you shouldn't follow, man. You shouldn't do this. The Most High always, from Moses to Adam to Enoch to Joshua to David, Solomon, the Most High always choose somebody. You know what I'm saying? They sit there and tell you in what 2nd Esdras, I believe the 3rd chapter or 6th chapter, it says he chose Abraham, Isaac, Jacob,